Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Larkin Psychic Medium Show. So happy to have you join me this evening, and I hope you all are well. This evening, we are going to be taking callers, and so I want to remind you, if you have questions about your animals that have crossed over or are still living, if you want an animal communication, if you want to better connect or know who your angels and spirit guides are that are with you, if you're wanting to connect with loved ones, just please make sure when you call in that you call in and you have specific questions, only because we have limited time on here. And as readers, we need something to link and connect to. Now, sometimes spirit comes to us first on the other side, like the guinea pig that visited me 3 weeks ago for the reading I had 2 weeks ago. But that doesn't always happen that way. And it's different for every reader and every soul, spirit, and being that comes through. So I want to best be able to help you and serve you and let you walk away with maybe not what you thought you wanted for a reading, but what spirit knows that you need to have. Because each and every one of you can connect with spirit, okay? I also want to remind you guys that my updated website is larkinsreadings.com. You can check me out there for, to register for updates and newsletters, for online events that are happening, and for classes as well as a list of events. So feel free to check me out at larkinsreadings.com for all of that. You can also join me on my Facebook page. We see we have a caller. I'll get to that in just 1 second. Larkin Psychic Medium, Spiritual Interpreter on Facebook, if you guys want to connect there as well. We do have a caller. I see, looking to see who that is again. Sorry, Dave. Angela, yeah, popped off my screen. And Angela, are you there? How may I help you this evening?
Hi, yes, I'm here.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
So I'm actually I'm a practitioner in the holistic field, and I don't normally work with mediumship, but it seems like I saw a couple spirits pop up, like bits and pieces, and then I've been dealing with a lot of flickery lights and then dreams involving the flickering lights mediumship. And I was just kind of seeing if you were able to give me any insight, if someone could, was coming forward to try to let me know what, kind of going on with that, because it's not normally what I work with.
That's okay. I love your question. This is exactly the type of thing I love, because it's going to be empowering to you and to what you do and to expanding your confidence, your abilities, and your horizons. So just a side note, flickering lights and things like that are not always an indication. Sometimes they are really just flickering lights, but you're obviously very intuitive and insightful. And obviously you're getting those messages that you're trying to get very clear about. What I immediately, before you even finish speaking, and being shown and told, is those are actually your spirit guides trying to get through to you to get your attention enough that you were like, okay, I got to figure out what this is. I've got to do something about this. You've got my attention, and it worked. They did a great job. You have a whole team around you. Like I tell everybody when I have a reading, you have a whole team around you, but you also have several angels and spirit guides specifically just working with you on your holistic work. And what I'm seeing is that it's actually time for you to expand that holistic work and discover what other natural and innate cosmic memory abilities that you actually came into this world with. And they want to help remind you of those things intuitively. Now, they're telling me that you're already aware that you do have some of those. You have found that there are some things that you learned in the holistic field that you just kind of feel like you're a natural at and are intuitive about. They feel natural, and you kind of feel like, wow, okay, this is easy for me. This is natural. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I just want to make sure you get what I'm saying. And but what they're telling me is it's actually time for you to expand what you're doing. Now, mediumship can actually be a huge contribution to holistic work. There are all sorts of things that mediumship can actually help you do. There's several things I see that you're going to be doing. One is that if you choose to move forward and open up these portals of connection for yourself, the more you practice, the stronger it will get. While you're actually doing holistic work, you're going to start getting more and more guidance and messages also that are coming in for your clients and customers and even your colleagues that you work with. And you're also going to be getting stronger guidance from your angels and spirit guides, because what they really want to do is forgive me for speaking fast, but there's a lot coming in for you right now. This is really cool. They want you to tap into your pre-programmed cosmic memory that you actually brought with you. I see that you've actually been a healer and a teacher many times before. And it's one of the things that your soul actually likes to do. It likes to be helpful and bring in all sorts of collective ways of helping people to heal, to grow, to evolve, and expand. So you're going to have several ways in which they're helping you do this. Number one, they're going to help you build your confidence and guide you. And so they want you to begin paying more attention to the subtleties. That means right now they came at you with, playing around with things in the physical, which they can do with their electromagnetic energy. But they're going to want you to be able to pay attention to things that are much more subtle. So, for example, with energy and energy work, they're going to help you to be much more in tune with even the most subtle of energies or shifts, that you're going to be able to move into like medical intuition and be able to really see where people's blocks are and to be able to guide them in exactly what they need to do. And in order to do that, they really wanted to get your attention, like, okay, it's time for the next step for you. So this is going to require you to get out of your comfort zone a little bit. You might find that you want to get further training on things, but what they're telling me is that it's actually not necessary. All you really need to do is, mediumship abilities, just like psychic abilities, are just a more advanced version of intuition. And so you need to, where you feel that leading and guiding you, you need to go with that and you need to trust it. That's one of the hardest, most scary parts about mediumship. Even if it sounds weird or odd or doesn't fit, you just have to trust it and then they will give you more. Is this making sense? And do you have questions about what I've just said?
No, this is definitely making sense.
Okay. So one of the things that you can do is when you are starting to do this, thank you, Dave. I've got 3.5 minutes. When you are starting to practice this, practice both, they're telling me, on your own, which is where you're going to feel the most confident, and look for validation there. So, for example, you might simply say, hey, if this is my spirit guides, show yourself to me in another way. I'm seeing right now you have 2 that are super strong around you specifically for your holistic work, and a third one that comes in and is really trying to help catapult you forward. Get to know them and look and ask for real validation. And if it's not enough for your human mind, ask again. They will always answer you immediately. When it comes to feeling the energy work, call in your angels, talk to Raphael, and ask your angels to come in and help you to tune into more of the specifics so that you can begin using all of your senses, because what they're showing me is you're really good at feel and like cognitively sensing and really feeling energy and interpreting what that means. And they also want you to be able to strengthen your other clairs, which they say you have, and they're very strong within you. Okay. So this is actually really cool, and they really go beautifully hand in hand, holistic work and mediumship. I have found mediumship to be helpful with everything that I do: the psychic readings, the healing, the working with animals, the interacting with my family. I think you will find that the more comfortable you become there, the more second nature it is to you. Yeah. Is there anything I can be more specific with you on about that you need in the last 90 seconds or so that we have? I want you to be able to walk away and use this. So forgive me for speaking so quickly, but I want to get this all in for you.
Hmm. No, it sounds like it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just, I guess I'm just struggling with getting over like the whole being spooked once I see like the spirit and things like that. So it's like, I guess I'm like, how do I get over that little bit of a hump? So then when they appear, how do I just like not get spooked?
Okay, that is actually a great question, and it's something that I love. It's actually something I'm going to talk about on the Hocus Pocus party. But if you, I don't mind finishing this reading for you for free. It would just take a few minutes for me to run through what you need to do there. So if you just want to find me on larkinsreadings.com or my Facebook page and just message me, we'll just find 10 or 15 minutes to finish this up. Okay, Angela? It's a really important question.
Great.
Okay. Thank you for calling. Amazing question. I hope you will all join me again for the pre-party at 9 p.m. next week, and right back here on A1R Psychic Radio for our program again and our next caller next week. Take care, everyone. Spirit is amazing. Thanks to my amazing producer. I'll see you all again next week. Bye-bye.